It is all the news all the time, and my name is Adam. That's right. I don't know why I was saying it that fast. My name is Adam, and it's lovely to have you back. We're looking at some interesting news today. We're looking at has it actually come to finally pass that Johnny Depp has had enough of Disney, and Disney's had enough of Johnny Depp, and Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is just not going to happen in the way we want it to happen. It's starting to look that way. I'm kind of depressed about the whole situation. Let's have a little look, see what's going on. Tim Burton, Johnny Depp and other Hollywood stars who have had issues with Disney. A lot of people have had issues with Disney. Tim Burton and Johnny Depp have worked with Disney on past films, says Captain Obvious. Tim Burton is airing out his issues with Disney during a recent press conference. Burton criticised Disney for becoming very homogenised, like milk, and said that the studio is only focused on the Marvel, Star Wars or Pixar films. And these are going downhill. I mean, Star Wars and Marvel, they're going downhill, like on a toboggan. Pixar, not so much. Burton also admitted he was fired by the studio several times through his career. My history is that I started out there, Burton said. I was hired and fired like several times throughout my career there. The thing about Dumbo, which is the last film he made with them, and it was critically not great. The thing about Dumbo is that's why I think my days with Disney are done. I realised that I was Dumbo. He's talking about him being the actor. That I was working in this horrible big circus and I needed to escape. It doesn't paint a nice picture of Disney. The movie is quite autobiographical at a certain level, he says mysteriously. Representative for Disney did not respond to Fox's News digital request for comment. You do surprise me. So here's Tim. I love the hat, love the glasses. Have a shave. Okay. I don't know why I'm so critical of people. And what is that? Who knows? Crisis and PR expert explains to Fox News Digital that the studio's consumers and customers likely aren't concerned about who will or who won't work with Disney. This is very true. All this inter-scene fighting and political backstabbing and conversations going on in Twitter, it doesn't sort of relates to the general public. They are not aware of it and they don't care about it, even if they are aware about it. What they care about, as you can see is down here, Disney's customers are likely much more concerned about whether their kids enjoy Disney movies and whether they can afford to take the kids to theme parks with sky-high ticket prices than they are about movie studio inside baseball. I don't know what that means. I think it means internal politics. But yeah, that's the reality on the ground. Disney's customers don't care about all this. All they care about is, do the kids like the Disney movies, and can they go to the theme parks, or are they too expensive? And so there's issues there. And what's Johnny Depp talking about this situation? They're saying he's not the only A-list who's got issues. There's Johnny Depp. There he is again. And he's saying he was fired from Pirates of the Caribbean franchise in 2018. The actor argued during his 2022 trial against AH that the op-ed she wrote in the Washington Post led to his firing, he said truthfully. AH had written an article that claimed she was the victim of DV, and it was found by the courts to be completely unbelievable. The jury found it without credibility of any type, and they voted unanimously against her. Although she didn't mention Depp by name, the actor argued that the article had ruined his career, indeed so. Despite gossip that the actor would return to the franchise, I've heard a lot of stuff, Depp himself shut down the idea during his trial testimony. I don't think he shut down the idea permanently. I just think he's saying if Disney came to you, or he was asked if Disney came to you with 300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Is that correct? He was asked. Heard's attorney asked during the actor's testimony, referencing a report that had surfaced in the media that claimed Depp would return as Captain Jack Sparrow. That is true, he replied. There's been a lot of numbers been thrown around. People saying he's been offered 300 million to come back and do a Disney film, do Pirates of the Caribbean. No one ever gets offered 300 million for a film. I don't think anyone's ever been offered 300 million to do a film. That's the entire budget of the film, including the advertising budget. That's the whole film. You don't pay one actor the entire budget of a film. Johnny Depp's normal fee for a high-level movie is $20 million, which is a huge amount of money. And the highest he's ever been paid was for Alice in Wonderland, where he played the Hatter, the Mad Hatter, and he was paid $20 million up front and $55 in residual earnings at the end of the film. So most he's ever earned is $75 million. I'm still saying that's a vast amount of money. I'm not saying it's not. But no one has, in my knowledge, no one's ever been paid $300 million. And I don't know who on earth is going to deal with 1 million alpacas? Where can you get 1 million alpacas from? How are you going to deliver them? Where are you going to deliver them? What are you going to do with 1 million alpacas? The numbers of alpacas boggling. It's mind-boggling. That just is an issue in itself. So, no. But I don't think this means that he's not going to go back to it. I think he wants to go and do Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think he wants to work with Disney. But Disney could sell the intellectual property of the Pirates of the Caribbean to someone else. But would they? No. To be honest, no, they wouldn't. A lot of people are saying, well, Disney's losing money. They're sending out all these terrible films. People are mocking them. They're awful. So let's have a look at the finances of Disney. No, they're not losing money at all. This is the global revenue of Walt Disney Company from 2006 to 2021. Going back to 2006, they pulled in 33.75 billion US dollars. These are all in billions of US dollars. So their revenue, global revenue, has increased year on year on year on year. A little bit of a glitch up here, 2021, but they're still looking at $67.42 billion in global revenue. And you might say to me, well, Adam, that is all very well and good. And yes, it is. Yes, it is all very well and good. But most of that could be operational cost. And maybe they are actually losing money. Well, I thought that. Don't you worry, I thought that. But no, it isn't. Disney profit jumps 50%. Streaming subscriptions, that's quite hard to say. Streaming subscriptions surpass Netflix. Disney is now bigger than Netflix. Plus their profits jump 50%, and they're taking on millions of new subscribers every single day. Los Angeles, this is back in August, they're saying bucking a streaming slowdown, which has bedeviled Hollywood. Disney Plus has added 14.4 million subscribers in the most recent quarter, 45% more than Wall Street had expected, because they'd put a profit profit projection that they said they were going to get 230 million to 260 million subscribers by 2024. This has been slightly knocked down by the lack of the Premiership cricket in India. They've lost the rights to that, but they're still pulling in something like 215 to 245 million subscribers by 2024. So this is a vast amount of people giving them money every single month. And they are profitable, not only in terms of just global revenue, but in terms of sheer profit as well. So any question that Disney is in need to sell anything is just not right. They don't need to sell anything at all. They could buy everything. So that's a concern. That is a concern. So this is why I'm thinking Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is not happening. Every time I hear it, anything mentioned, I hear the same three things. I hear Margot Robbie as Captain Jackie Sparrow, and that just makes me shake my head. I'm like, no. I'm like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm like, I kind of don't know. I doubt. Not really. I mean, it's either Johnny Depp or it's no one really, to be honest. And what's the other thing I'm hearing? Animated series. The Pirates of the Caribbean animated series. Each of them sounds pretty awful, to be honest. I don't know what you think about that. I'm saying pretty awful. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. So what else is going on in this crazy world where there's no Pirates of the Caribbean 6 to be found? We've got celebrity NFTs to watch out for in 2023. Look at all this craziness. We've got all the people making NFTs, like our good friend Johnny Depp. In number one, Snoop Dogg. There he is. The very first celebrity that comes to mind is Snoop Dogg. Is it? If you're wondering why, the answer is pretty straightforward and simple. Snoop is always willing to take on a challenge. Bless him. Snoop has ventured far into the non-fungible tokens world, joining forces with a number of non-fungible token initiatives, as well as operating under his Ethereum whale moniker Cosimo de Medici. Oh wow, that's going back to the past. That's the Medici family, a family in ancient Italy, well, not as old as Rome, but a controlling family that were very powerful, very cunning, and they ruled Italy as and they put one of their people, the Medici family, onto the throne of the Pope. They became Pope, I think, twice. The Medicis, very good. So yeah, interesting name to choose. It's sort of like calling yourself Machiavellian or something. Anyway, Snoop Dogg released his debut non-fungible token collection, A Journey with the Dog, in late March 2021. Not only has he launched his NFTs, he's also created some metaverse items, such as the sandbox, where he's launched his own Snoopverse. Can you imagine? And you can get Snoopverse avatars, the doggies, and the NFT. No, I have no idea what they are either, but this is all available. With the second person on the list is Paris Hilton. There she is, looking significantly ropey. Another prominent celebrity that steals the show is in the non-fungible token space. Whenever she appears, is none other than Paris Hilton. There she is. She has long been a fan of crypto. Has she really? And has secretly launched her first non-fungible token in August 2020, auctioning a drawing of her pet kitty. Is that a euphemism for something? I don't know. On the non-fungible token site Cryptograph, and donating the earnings to charity. Pictures of her kitty. Let's move on. Since then, the socialite has released official non-fungible tokens with artists Blake Catherine, which have sold for nearly US $1.1 million. Very acceptable. Paris Hilton has also launched Hummingbird, In My Metaverse, Legend of Love, Forever Fairy Tale, and many more. Well, there you go. So you got some $1.1 million, and she's up on the list number 2 with $1.1 million in sales. So then we look at Johnny Depp. American actor, musician Johnny Depp, there isn't lagging in the NFT race for all the right reasons. He marked his entry into the NFT space with his own NFT collection, Never Fear Truth, and it's brilliant. Have a look at it if you get a chance. I'll leave a link to it in the description, which features collections of his friends and heroes, of his artwork from his personal creation. The collection of 11111 NFTs includes Johnny Depp's portraits of his friends and heroes, Marilyn Brando. Sorry, who? Marilyn Brando. Marlon Brando, that's the person I wanted. Hunter S. Thompson, Elizabeth Taylor, Lily Rose Depp, Tim Burton, Depp's late dog Moo, Johnny Depp himself, and a fictional character by the name of Bunnyman. 25% of the proceeds have gone to 4 various charities. They are usually children's hospitals. And if you remember in the news article, it was $800,000 was 25%. So if 800,000 is 25, we multiply 800 by 4, it's 32. $3.2 million has been raised, generated from the sale of NFTs. So considerably beats the 1.1 from Paris Hilton. So he should be in position 2. And then you got the old Madonna, literally and figuratively. The Queen of Pop leaned into the NFT world with a year-long collaboration with visionary, says him, NFT artist Beeple, really. Together they launched Mother of Creation, isn't that necessity, for charity to help support women and children around the world. Mother of Creation is a series of 3 digitally created videos. Oh yeah, did I see one of these? Yeah, I saw one of these, and confusion, lots of confusion. If you get a chance, everything about Madonna seems to be very involved with, you get my drift. Maybe you don't, I don't know. But there's 3 digitally created videos, and she is portrayed as a nude woman giving birth to flora, fauna, and technology. God help us. What else is going on? You may remember I made a video the other day talking about our good friend Kanye West, also known as Yeezy, and he had a collaboration with Adidas, and then he made all these crazy anti-Semitic comments, and Adidas drops him, and I was very impressed. I was thinking, wow, Adidas, the corporate giant, has actually made a decision that isn't just social justice posturing and woke-tivism and slacktivism and all that sort of general stuff. It isn't just virtue signaling and flag waving. No, they're actually losing money, and you got to give them some kudos. You got to give them some respect. They've done the proper right thing. Good on Adidas. And what do we find? The next day? The very next day, Adidas may continue to sell Kanye West's Yeezy designs, but without the name. Nice, like your style. Sneakerheads, some good words, may still be able to purchase Yeezys despite Kanye West being dropped by the brand. A report by Bloomberg says Adidas plans to still sell products from previous collaborations, but now under the Adidas brand in 2023, according to analysts from these people. So there you go. So they're virtue signaling here. Adidas does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech. Keep selling them, lads. The company said in a statement Tuesday, Yee's recent comments and actions have been unacceptable. Put those shelves, put them on the shelves. Unacceptable, hateful and dangerous, and they violate the company's values. Stack them up there, just change the name. They violate the company's values of diversity and inclusion, mutual respect and fairness. Yeah, just scrub the name out, just put Adidas on it. Oh yeah, cool. And the company may have the right to continue selling their designs if their claims of ownership over the collaboration prove true. So there you go. Classic. So let me know your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, and join the old channel membership. That'd be fantastic. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.